So good morning, students. In today's class, we'll be studying a new chapter. It's actually a very interesting one, just like how the name says, Fun with Magnets. Chapter 13, page number 125, Fun with Magnets. Okay, have you ever seen a junkyard? Yeah, Sharma, Gayatri, have you seen a junkyard?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how the people separate the metallic waste in the junkyard? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. They separate the plastic.
Yeah, Niranjana? Niranjana?
Ma'am, I think they separate.
Ma'am, it's a magnet.
A magnet.
Yes, very good. They use
Ma'am, it is
a powerful
magnet.
magnet. Okay. Yeah, they will be using a powerful magnet. That is, there will be a crane in the junkyard and a large, Sharma, yeah. Large crane will be there in the junkyard, and the hand of the crane will be moving around the junk with a metallic block attached to the hand of the crane. Okay, so it will be moving around the junk in the junkyard, and what will happen? This metallic waste, like the parts of the car, fridge, TV, all those metallic things will be getting attracted to the large block. Okay, so that large block is actually a powerful magnet. So in this chapter, we will be studying about these magnets. What are magnets? How they were discovered? All those properties. Okay. So the chapter name is Fun with Magnets. Okay, fun with magnets. Here,
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I am having few magnets. So you all can hear few magnets over here. Have you seen it in your smaller classes? Your teacher might have brought this in your classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually a bar magnet. So when you bring two magnets together, you find they will attract or either they will be repelling. Okay. So this is a bar magnet.
Same kinds of magnets, ma'am.
Yeah. So here I am having a metal. So I was giving you an example of the junkyard. And when a large block of magnet is moved over junkyard, what happens? The metals will get attracted to it like this. Okay. That is one of an interesting property of this magnet. Okay, that is it attracts metals, especially iron. Okay, it attracts iron pieces to it. Okay. So where have you seen these magnets?
Ma'am, junkyard.
Well,
Ma'am,
in toys and all, isn't it? You might have seen the magnet in toys.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, when you use the toys, you might have seen magnets. So I will show you few examples.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. So here you have few examples of the magnets that you see in your day-to-day life. Okay.
Do you know that magnets are all around us? This magnetic pin wand has a magnet which attracts and helps in collecting pins. Have you observed the darts and dart boards? The darts are magnetic, which stick to the metallic dart board. Have you ever tried opening the speaker of your music system? You'll see that there is
I
magnet.
have got it from my old TV.
Yeah.
This metal holder has magnetic discs which hold light metallic utensils in the kitchen. I'm sure you might have decorated your fridge with these types of magnetic numbers or alphabets or any other interesting shapes. Did you notice how these chess pieces stick to the metal board? They never fall off the board because there are magnets at their base. This is a magnetic slate which uses the magnetic tip to write on the white surface. Under the white surface, there is a layer of fine iron powder which
See, you all might have seen this magnetic slate. You will be getting it when you go for fair and all. You
Yes,
can
ma'am.
write on the slate.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
when I was young, I used to
Actually,
have this, ma'am.
Ma'am, when
there
I
is
was young, I-
iron filings when at the screen. Okay, it is actually the iron filings that is getting arranged when you bring that magnetic pen near to it.
Ma'am, when I was young,
comes up as
I
the
added
iron
this.
is attracted to the magnetic tip. Where is the magnet in the compass? Yes, the needle inside the compass is a small magnet.
See, our Earth is a magnet. It is having both North Pole and South Pole. Okay. So when you take a compass needle, you find that the needle of the compass will be aligned in the north, south, and east-west directions. We'll come to that in detail later in this chapter. Okay. So just understand that Earth is also a magnet. It is just like a huge magnet is there inside the Earth with the North Pole and South Pole.
Ma'am, may I ask you now?
Yeah, ask. Or maybe after this video. After this video.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
The magnetic rim of this pin holder helps in holding and keeping the pins on top of the holder. All access cards, ATM cards, and credit cards have magnetic coating on them. The black strip at the back of the card is made up of tiny microscopic powder of permanent magnet in a certain fashion. This pattern stores the user information. So now you've seen that we have magnets of different shapes and sizes all around us. Most of the time, you will use a bar magnet in.
Okay. So now you saw a video where they show you different applications of magnets. Okay, in this video, from this video, I think you all understood that the magnets are used in a wide variety of ways. It is used as a knife holder. It is used to hold the chess pieces. And many applications. It is used in the electronic devices. In all these places, we use the magnets. Okay, so someone was having a doubt. Ask.
Ma'am, it's me, Nanda, ma'am.
Full magnet is hydraulic magnet, no, right?
Hello, ma'am. May I ask you a
Yes.
doubt, Nanda?
Shake. Sajid.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, it's me, Devnanda. Ma'am, I
Yeah.
was asking a doubt. Ma'am, as they showed in the video, the compass, not this compass, that direction clock will be there, no, ma'am?
Mm.
That is also fixed with the magnet. So,
Yes.
ma'am, is this clock needle and all fixed with magnets?
No. The normal clock is not associated with any magnet. It's just a compass needle. Inside the compass, the needle is actually magnetic. Okay, it will be a north pole and south pole for the needle inside a compass, not for normal clock. Okay.
Okay.
So the north pole of the compass needle will be pointing towards the south pole of the Earth magnet, and south. Yes.
Ma'am, that not direction shown clock will be there, right?
Direction showing clock only compass.
Oh, okay.
Then there might be clocks which is having compass also. Maybe in that the compass will be using magnets in it. Okay.
Oh. Ma'am, like metals and all the fixed in the magnet and all, like that.
I didn't understand.
Ma'am, like metals fixed in our magnets.
Metals are fixed in. Metals get fixed to a magnet. Yes, that is an important property, especially iron. and few other metals get attracted towards the magnet. Okay.
Ma'am, plastic also fixed magnets?
No. Plastic is not a magnet. Okay, we'll come to that. We'll study in detail about it. Okay. Okay, Devanand.
Gold attracts magnets?
No. Gold won't. We will study which are the metals that is being attracted to the magnet in the coming portion. We are going to study about that. Okay. So, that's all. That's different applications of magnets. Now, how was this magnet discovered? What is the story behind the discovery of magnet? What is the story behind the discovery of magnet? Okay, so we saw that the magnet is attracting the iron materials, which gives us a lot of applications. So its discovery also will be associated with that. So there is an interesting story behind it. That is, once upon a time, there was a shepherd named Magnus. His name was Magnus. Okay, once upon a time in Greece.
Sorry, ma'am, his name was Magnus.
Yes,
Okay.
1 second.
Ma'am, can you spotlight yourself?
Yes, it is been spotlighted already.
No, ma'am.
Okay, are you able to see the whiteboard?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so his name was Magnus. Okay, please don't talk in between when I'm taking class. Okay, if you have doubts, I will ask you. Then you can ask. So his name was Magnus. Okay, he was a shepherd, and he was living in the ancient Greece. So one day, he took his and goat out for grazing. He was taking his sheep and goats out for grazing, and he was just walking around with his stick. His stick was having a speciality that the end of the tip of the stick there was a small iron piece. Okay, so that was a speciality of his stick. There was a small iron piece at the end of his stick. So when he was walking around, he was just simply beating around the bush. Then suddenly what happened? His stick got attracted towards a rock. Okay, his stick got attracted towards a rock and he couldn't pull out his stick from the rock. He was amazed. He was surprised. He was just thinking, why my stick is getting attracted towards this rock? Why I am not able to pull away my stick? Then he went and observed the rock. He called people and asked, like, I found something very interesting. And I brought my stick to near this particular rock, and then suddenly it is getting attracted towards it. And then everyone just studied about that particular rock, and they concluded that that rock was a natural magnet.
Ma'am, your voice is a little low, ma'am.
My voice is loud. Wait.
Ma'am, you have to write this in notebook.
No need. Okay, so this rock was actually a natural magnet. That was a rock. Okay, the rock was actually a natural magnet. So this rock was given a name, and the rock was named as magnetite. Okay, so this rock was named as magnetite. Okay, so in the beginning, I told you the name of that shepherd was Magnus, and it was believed that that particular rock was named after this person, Magnus, and it was named as magnetite. So always remember, magnetite is a naturally occurring magnet. Okay, magnetite is a naturally.
How do they
Sorry?
develop?
It is seen in nature, just like how gold and diamond are there in nature. magnetites are also there in nature. Okay, it is naturally occurring. Okay.
Ma'am, like the gold shop and all, the many people will sell the gold and all. They make it gold. So how is this magnet made, ma'am?
Magnet is also obtained like this. There is artificial magnet. We'll come to that. So now we are studying about natural magnet.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So understand that the magnetite is a naturally occurring magnet and it is named after magnet. And it was first discovered at a place called Magnesia. Magnesia. Okay. So that's the story behind discovery of magnet. We don't know whether it is actually true, but it is a story. Okay.
I'm like Magnus, the person that names matches with this magnet and all.
His name was Magnus. So it was named after the first name, Magnus. Okay. And this, can anyone tell me, can anyone give me a small definition for a magnet? Anyone give me a small definition for magnet?
Ma'am, may I try the...
It is a kind of
Okay, I will give you a chance. Don't tell. I will give you a chance. 1 second. So we'll do a spin wheel, and the person whose name is coming in the spin wheel will be giving the answer. Okay?
Ma'am?
Yeah, I will show you. One minute.
Ma'am,
Yes. Wait.
the most powerful magnet is neodymium magnet, right?
Magnet is?
Ma'am, world best powerful magnet is neodymium magnet, right?
Yeah. Who told you that?
Ma'am, I have searched in YouTube.
Okay. Okay, now we'll do a spin wheel, and whose name will come on the spin wheel will give me a definition for magnet. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Sana Khan. Okay. So Sana Khan. Okay, you can give me the answer. Sana Khan, give me the answer. Sana Khan, do you know? Sana, you can unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm unmuted. I was
Yeah.
just
Others mute. Yeah,
I was
only
not
Sana.
getting-
Yeah, Sana tell.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, a magnet is material or object that produces a magnetic field. This magnetic field is invisible, but it is responsible for the most notable property of a magnet.
Okay, somewhere around it is correct.
Yes,
Actually,
ma'am.
a magnet is a substance having the property of attracting iron and few other metals. You
Yes.
already know iron is a metal, isn't it? Iron is a metal. So,
Yes, ma'am.
as I've already shown in the beginning, this magnet has attracted this iron piece. Okay. So it is actually a substance which is having the property of attracting iron and some other metal. Okay, so that is a magnet. So it is having the property of attracting.
So, ma'am, is it possible to make our own magnet?
Yeah, I will come to that. Property of attracting iron and other metals. Not all metals, few other metals. Okay, and few other metals. Okay, any substance that is having the property of attracting iron and few other metals is known as a magnet. So So that is a magnet. So till now, we were discussing about the naturally occurring magnet. That is, these are some of the rocks with some special properties. Okay, they are having some special properties that enables them to attract some metallic substances like iron on the earth. I think many of you are asking me doubts like, ma'am, can we make our own magnet? Is it possible to make magnets for the various purpose? Of course, it is possible. Okay, and that type of magnet is known as artificial magnet or man-made magnet. That is iron. I have already told you that iron can be attracted by a magnet.
Yes.
Same way, iron can be converted into a magnet by a method of magnetization. Okay, all that you study in higher classes, there is a lot in it. Okay, just understand that it is possible to convert metals, especially iron, into a magnet.
Ma'am, your voice
Bar
is
magnet. I'm having a bar magnet with me. This bar magnet is actually a piece of iron. This is a man-made magnet only. So since we are able to make magnets, the magnets are available in different sizes and shapes.
I can't
Okay.
see your.
your voice a little bit low, ma'am. Like we can't understand the word.
You can't understand the words.
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Ma'am, here my volume is full, ma'am. 100%.
Oh, okay. Others can hear me?
Ma'am, I can hear you, but a little bit low, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is a bit
Your
low.
voice is actually breaking.
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is a little bit low.
Now
Ma'am,
is
but
it
we
clear?
can hear you.
Is it clear now?
Ma'am, it is the same like some breaking, like and all.
Your voice was breaking. It's clear. It's clear now.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
1 minute, okay?
Ma'am, your voice isn't breaking, but it is low, ma'am. Your sound is low.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you, but the sound is a little bit low. We can't understand the word.
Now is it clear?
No, ma'am, it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Okay.
breaking.
It is clear. Okay, fine. So let us continue. I was telling you that the magnet, it is having the property of attracting the metals and iron. And I told you there are two types of magnets. Okay, magnets. They are actually of two types.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have these magnets, ma'am. The very strong ones.
Okay.
The red and blue, ma'am.
Okay, that is a very common one. Okay, so there are two types. So magnets. Magnets are of two types. The first one is the natural.
Ma'am, you can
Numberless.
Ma'am, you can increase the size of the text, ma'am.
Yeah, I will show you. That. Okay, there's a natural magnet, and there is one more that is artificial.
Ma'am, artificial is powerful or natural is powerful?
Man-made magnet. Okay, artificial or man-made magnet.
Ma'am, artificial is powerful
Okay.
or natural is powerful magnet?
It depends on the type of magnet. Okay, so there are two types, that is natural magnet and artificial or man-made magnet. Okay, now I will show you few examples of the magnets of different size and shape that are made artificially. Just see whether you can identify them. Okay. See here. There are few magnets. you do one thing. There they have given you the names. Okay, you just need to opt the correct name. Okay, so you can just write it down in your notebook. You can write it down in your notebook, the correct names for each one of them as 1, 2, 3. You put 1, 2, 3 and do it. And then we will discuss.
And from the back side or front side, we have to write.
In the back side.
Ma'am, the second one is a ring magnet, right, ma'am? Ring or donut magnet.
Yeah, I will ask. I will do this wheel and I will ask questions for that.
Ma'am, what should we write?
Okay. Okay. So that person should answer. Okay. No need to write. You can just write it down. You can draw the picture. You can draw a rough picture of that particular magnet and you can just write down the name on the back side of the notebook. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Ajit.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Sheikh. Tell me the name of the first magnet.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I will write it down and in the end we'll just discuss. Okay. The first is a horseshoe or marble magnet, donut or ring magnet, kidney shaped magnet, wand magnet, block or brick magnet, disc magnet. Which one?
Block or brick magnet.
Block or brick magnet. Okay. Sheikh is telling that is a block or brick magnet. Okay. You can just write it down. Everyone can just write it down and we'll check in the end. Okay. Now next one. Next question goes to
Ma'am, we will write down the correct answers at the end, right?
yeah, that is also enough. Okay, we just discussed.
Ma'am, block or brick magnet is correct or wrong?
I will tell you. 1 minute. Okay, I think this is a bit time consuming. We just discuss. We'll just see. Okay, one more I'll ask you and then we'll discuss. Navkanch. Navkanch is there? Navkanch?
Ma'am, I think no.
Ma'am is there, but he's not on the mic, ma'am.
Okay, then one more person can get chance. Ayush Vinod.
Ma'am, maybe he's also not.
Ma'am, he's also not there.
Okay. Okay, then anyone can answer then.
Ma'am, can
Second
I,
one.
Ma'am, can I
Second one.
Ma'am, is that Joshua?
Ma'am, can I
Joshua, ma'am.
I can't hear. I will call out the name. I will call out.
Ma'am, Devnanda.
Okay, Devananda tell.
Ma'am, it's a ring or donut magnet.
Ring or donut magnet. Okay, then the other one, the third one.
Ma'am, bar magnet.
Okay, you are telling it is a bar magnet.
Ma'am,
Okay, one of you is telling it's a bar magnet.
Ma'am,
Then
Gayatri.
fourth one.
Ma'am, Joshua.
brick magnet.
Ma'am, brick.
Brick or
Okay, one is telling it is a brick magnet. Any other? Any other answers?
Ma'am, block or brick magnet.
Okay, then next one.
Ma'am, Joshua Jaden.
Ma'am, it is.
Ma'am, it is trapezial magnet. They both one is trapezial magnet.
Okay, then next. Then one is like a wand.
Yes, ma'am. Wand magnet.
Ma'am, wand
Then there is a block.
Ma'am, block.
Blocker brick magnet.
Then I think the last one. Last one, anyone?
Ma'am,
Horseshoe magnet.
Horseshoe magnet. Okay, let's see whether your answers are correct. Okay, let's see whether it is correct.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
See, so the first one was a disc magnet. Then you have the donut or ring magnet. The third is a kidney shaped magnet. Then the trapezoidal, marble magnet, wand magnet, block or brick magnet, cow magnet, and finally the horseshoe magnet. Okay. So these are all man-made only. Okay, so you can see that they are of all of different size and shape.
Ma'am, the
Okay.
last one, can you say what's the last one?
That is a horseshoe magnet. Horseshoe magnet.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, there is a model of that ring magnet over here. I will show you. See, this is a ring magnet. See? So this is how a ring magnet will look like.
Ma'am, I have a block magnet.
We have a
Yes,
block magnet.
ring
Yeah.
magnet.
Like if you
And ma'am, I have a circle magnet. Ma'am, I have a
so
circle.
if you just take your old toys and all, you will be able to find magnets inside that. Okay. You can just like getting a
Ma'am,
magnet.
I have so many types of magnets.
Okay. Okay, students. So that's about the artificial magnet. Okay. Now we move on to the next topic. We move on to the next topic: magnetic and non-magnetic materials.
Ma'am, can you please do the worksheet so that we can copy down the answers?
I didn't understand.
Ma'am, can you please do the worksheet so that we can copy down the answers?
Yes,
I will
ma'am.
share it with you in the group. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Do we write this now?
No need. So the next topic is magnetic and non-magnetic. Okay, magnetic and non-magnetic material.
Ma'am, should we write in a notebook or rough notebook?
No need to write it. Only if I tell you, you need to write. Otherwise, no need to write. Okay, just listen here. Okay. Okay. So, magnetic and non-magnetic material. So, in the experiment or in the bar magnet case, I showed you that a metallic piece was attracted to it like this. But do all materials get attracted towards a magnet? No, isn't it? Plastic and all, paper and all wouldn't get attracted towards the magnet. Okay, so only few substances like coins, pins, safety pins, and all the metallic objects will get attracted towards the magnet. Not everything gets attracted towards it. Okay, so only certain materials get attracted towards the magnet, and certain other materials do not get attracted towards it. Okay, and the materials that get attracted towards the magnet are called magnetic materials. Okay, so they are known as the magnetic materials. So, magnetic means they get attracted towards magnets. So, magnetic materials are the ones that get attracted. And then what will be non-magnetic?
They are artificially made. By
No.
humans.
What will be non-magnetic materials? If magnetic materials are the ones
which
that
won't
get
get
attracted towards
attracted.
magnets.
Which
Very good. Non-magnetic materials are the ones that do not get attracted.
Ma'am, we have to write this.
No need. Okay. So non-magnetic materials are the materials that do not get attracted to the magnet, and the magnetic materials are the ones that get attracted towards the magnet. Okay. Now, can you give me an example for magnetic materials?
What? ATM card and all. Aadhaar card, ATM card.
Aadhaar card, ATM card, there is a magnetic strip, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Metal. Okay, that is an example for magnetic. Then can you give me an example for non-magnetic materials? Nadia.
Knife.
Nadia.
Ma'am, for
Ma'am,
Pen, plastic. Okay. All those are example for non-magnetic materials. Okay.
and wood.
ma'am, but some metals do not. Ma'am, do all the metals get attracted to magnet?
Not all materials. The materials that get attracted towards the magnet are called the magnetic materials. The materials that do not get attracted towards a magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Okay, so we will be studying about this in detail in the next class. Okay, we will see which are those materials.
With magnet.
I will tell you, I will explain that, Devananda, in next class. Okay.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am. Ma'am, do this wood is a magnetic, goes in magnetic or non-magnetic?
Wood is non-magnetic.
Okay.
Okay, I will show you a video. It will be more clear then. Okay, so in today's class, we studied what is a magnet. We studied that a magnet is something that attracts iron and other metals to it. Huh? We studied there are two types of magnets, naturally occurring and artificially made magnets. And magnets are available in different sizes and shapes. Okay, so that's all for today. So shall we wind up?
Yes,
Yes,
I have a
ma'am.
doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Ma'am,
Have a great day, ma'am.